Hi, once again, this is Brother Teacher. About a month ago, I hosted my annual Martial Arts Open uh, Championships here in Cincinnati. It was a very, very successful and beneficial event. We all had fun, we had good, clean, safe competition. However, there was one particular incident that bothered me, and I felt it necessary to bring it to your attention and to make you aware if you don't already know this, and if maybe you even experienced this. This is just my particular point of view. There was a grandmaster now, black belt competitor at my event. He has been supporting my event probably for the past 8 to 10 years. For the past, I think, 4 years, he has won the grand championship in katas or forms at my event. And this particular event, he was defending his title. However, he lost the grand championship to a female black belt master, and the results, which are obvious, I just said that he lost to her as the grand champion for 2018, but the results of that particular confirmation, if you will, did not go very well with him. He tried to maintain his composure as much as he possibly could, I'm sure. Upon me observing his response to her being announced the winner, he didn't like it. And so much so, a few minutes later, he handed his first place trophy that he won earlier in the black belt competition division. He handed it back to my school. Excuse my expression. He was pissed that he lost. I can't say that he lost to a female, but the fact that he did not win this particular go round. And he made a statement to my student that was accepting that trophy back from him, reluctantly, I should say. He made the statement that I won for the past several years, and if I didn't win this time, I don't want this. And he gave the trophy back. And he was agitated, aggravated, and he was actually angry. So, what's the point, brother teacher? The point is this. When you have invested 20, 30 years in the martial arts and you have reached the pinnacle of success as a practitioner by arriving at master and grandmaster ranks in traditional martial arts, and you behave as though you were a juvenile, something is really, really wrong. It's unfortunate, and I felt sorry. Not for myself, but for him. Because where does maturity and example come into play? I mean, I know you have students under you. What type of example are you setting for those students? I learned at a very, very young age in the martial arts, and not just the martial arts only, but also in life, that sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Everyone can be a great winner, but it takes true character, and I mean really, really true character, to accept a loss. Because in that loss is how we actually become better. Some people have just never gotten that lesson. When you lose, and I've lost in fighting, I've lost in forms, I've lost in other aspects of competition throughout my career, but I never walked away with my head down or angry or ticked off at someone else. And there's politics, we understand, to some degree in every sport, and martial arts is no difference. But with those losses, what I did was always take home the lesson. What was the lesson for the day? Was the other person just extremely better than me? Did I train as I should have? Was I just having a bad day? And you know, again, at the end of the day, there are people watching you. Your students and younger prospective practitioners of the arts are watching you. Parents, Referees and judges and other black belts are watching you. Even though you didn't make it so obvious that you were disappointed and even angry at the loss, it was still obvious that you were. And your actions spoke volumes. So, my fellow martial artists, my fellow martial arts practitioners, losing is part of the game, not simply winning. Because when you lose, and you lose with respect and dignity, you actually have won. This is Brother Teacher. What do you think about this?